Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. First, I want to say Merry Christmas to everyone, every member of this family. I say good Merry Christmas to you and an Happy New Year in advance. I must appreciate your effort throughout this year, your messages, your comments, your feedback, everything were awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everything you guys did this year. At least we were able to create or start the channel this year and yet got to a good number of over 700 subscribers. That's a good feat in less than a few months. So thank you so much. That shows that you guys have the passion for this market. You guys have what it takes to become successful in this market. And I believe you, over time, very soon, you will definitely get to your goal. You definitely get exactly to that point where you also have to create your own channel, and also teach people how you do your own trading, and also let them know how to do it in a better and a more profitable way. Okay, that being said, today we're moving straight into today's video, and today's video is not really any video per se, still like the last one, but I have to include some new things because from the comments and questions most of you asked, so I think it's better we do this since today is 20, I think today should be, I think 27th of December, yeah. So that's why I'm doing this video, to make sure at least we end up this year, so we know next year is going to be bomb. Believe me, Forex Networks has got a lot in stock for you next year. You don't want to miss it. If you haven't joined our family yet, if you haven't joined the family, you haven't subscribed, please and please, you just have to do that now, because next year is going to be exactly what you're looking for. Oh, sorry. Next year is going to be exactly what you're looking for. Or next year, in fact, we'll be having a lot of things coming up. Maybe later in the video, I will put you through on what we'll be having next year. So actually, let's go straight into today one. Today one is still like the last strategy. Those of you that have watched the strategy, this is a simple moving average cost over strategy. And I remember mentioning that this works better in the trending market and not in the ranging market. It's not moving average are trend indicators. They tell you the trend of the market. So now it's better when the market is trending. There are a lot of people ask, when do you know the market's trending? Because there was one that actually sent me the trade it took. The trade it took, it was like, he took the trade and all of a sudden the market started spiking against him. Then I told you, okay, fine, show me a screenshot. Then showed him the screenshot. I noticed he was trading it in a ranging market. And I remember very well, I said, don't trade this market in a ranging market, except you're using the demand and supply levels, which I said it's not for this particular strategy. This particular strategy is good for a ranging market. So a trending market, sorry. So a lot of people say they don't know what's the trending market. I'll be talking about that today. And that's why people ask me what's the meaning of like stop loss. I have to use stop loss in both my cash if it works. No props. I'll also be talking about that today. And I think another one also talked about risk reward ratio. She said she doesn't understand what I mean by risk reward ratio, how to apply it, and how it really helps at trading. Okay, so all that I'll be talking about today. So let's just go straight into what I have in stock today. Today is like, if you can follow this strategy and follow the principles, everything I'll be saying, believe me, I don't think you should be at the same level you were before watching this video. Because what I've noticed now is it's not about having a strategy. If it's just about having strategies, believe me, I'm sure even you watching this video right now, you've seen a lot of strategies. That should tell you there's more to it than just having strategies. Because it seems as if you're using different strategy every day, yet it works for a while and after a while it doesn't work again. So what is wrong? I will try to also talk on that today. So let's say if you're using a strategy, the strategy can be, so long as it's, if possible, 70% accurate, you're good to go with the strategy. Stop looking for only gray strategy where it doesn't feel. And because most of you lack this knowledge of money and risk management, that's why most of traders end up losing. Because a woman actually told me yesterday that she was able to raise $7 to $100. Like, wait, just imagine you're able to raise $7 to $100. That's for a whole day. That's said in the morning and the evening. Because she sent message in the evening. So she was like, she raised the money from $7 to $100, but all of a sudden she ended up losing all, like she ended up blowing the entire account. So she sent me, just she contacted me and they were like, did she do wrong? I'm not told, okay, fine, let me see what she did. Let me see when you trade the market. Initially, the market was trading. I think, let me see if I can see it. I think she said she used Spoon 500, right? Let me see, let me see if I can see it. She told me she traded Boom 500. So the fact is, if you, let me see it. Okay, I think maybe she made the market. Okay, You can see it. Initially, the market was from here like this. It was an uptrend, so she took it. The market changed to downtrend. She took it. The market changed to uptrend from this way, from this point down here to uptrend. I think she took it. Then when the market started engaging somewhere here, this is where a problem came in. The market started engaging from here down here. And that was where she ended up losing the entire profit. So imagine making profit for money like for almost 18 hours and ending and losing them in less than an hour. So that shows there's more to just having strategies. And what is that more? That more is your risk management. They should know how much you're able to lose, like you're capable of losing on this market. If you're taking this market, you know, okay, you're losing 5 pips or you're losing 10 pips. So you should know at least your take profit should be at least above that. That's what I say by risk reward ratio. You don't just place trade randomly. Like, see, most professional traders, before we even get into a trade, we already know where we are exiting the trade, either in profit or in loss. So, like, it's not about maybe just placing a trade and then you just sit down and watch it and want to take maybe just 2 pip, $1 and or $2 and you're out of the market. How many dollars do you want to take that will at least keep you for the day? Definitely, why don't you just put the stop loss? The stop, I'm sure most of you know where the stop loss is. If you don't, you can watch our previous videos. I think I even made a video on money management using boom and crash, so you can still go ahead and watch it. You can't trade. Strategy is good, but no matter how good the strategy is, so long as it's not an holy grail strategy, one single loss is enough to wipe out your entire profits. So to avoid that, you must always use your stop loss. And to those asking if stop loss works on boom and crash, I think I also made a video on that, still under my money management video. See, stop loss, I won't say it works. Oh, sorry. Okay, let me just wait for this. I won't say it works, I won't say it doesn't work. But see, one thing about stop loss is when you play stop loss, if it spikes to get there, it gets out of the market. Like, let me say at the end of that, okay, let me say the spike is like maybe a 5 pip spike. The money, depending on the lot that you're using, let me say like $5 will be deducted away from that your capital or from that your initial savings. So that is it. And after that, you will leave the market. But if you don't use that stop loss, definitely as a human mind, after maybe, okay, let's say now it has crossed over somewhere here, and all of a sudden the spike comes, you feel like, let it be done, or maybe it will not spike anymore. And before you know, it keeps going against you. And that is where it is. Or let's say now you're trading buy on this, then let's look for it. Okay, let's say here now you see, okay, let me say please a buy here. Then before you know, the ticks keep coming and coming, keep coming and coming. For you to have that mind, okay, let me end this trade, you be like, no, let me leave it just a little, just a little, just a little. And before you know, your entire account is gone. So that's why I say always use a stop loss. And when you put a stop loss, let your take profit be at least 2 times your stop loss. So it shouldn't be the same thing. I've talked about this several times, and I think this way the most of people are getting it wrong. It's not about the strategy. The strategy works, but it's when you don't know how to use the principle. And this principle you don't even have, you just stop loss and take profit. Do that always. I've said always, go to your demo account, practice it. You mustn't just see strategy and go into real account. That's a demo account is there. Use the demo account and practice it over and over again. So, okay, let's say you put your stop loss somewhere here. This is your stop loss. Your take probably should be above it if possible. I've told you to like calculate how many pip you're losing. Like using this, you can hold this, then use it and measure how long it is. This is how to do that. You just hold that down and use it to measure anything you want to measure. I think I'll show this thing on the last video. Please and please, if you're not yet a member of this family, please, it is better you just do it now. It's better you subscribe now. Please, you see that red icon below, it's written subscribe. Please click on it. Then the bell icon beside it, click on that too, so you can know when we post every other video. Because a matter of pick a video and when you come, you watch the next one, then you now ask question which we've already talked about in the last video. You have to now start, like most of the time in my WhatsApp group, like all we do is trying to say the same thing over and over again, because different people are coming, they asking the same question. You have to start referring them to our former video. Please and please, if you're watching this video right now, you haven't subscribed, it is time for you to subscribe now, please. So at least you can be a member of the family. Anytime you post every video, you can know it. We are moving from one stage to another. It's more like a school. We start from trading six. Those that be following us, you must have known we start from trading six, taking 5 ticks, 10 ticks. Then we start going to swing trading. We start going to intraday trading. Currently now we are in swing trading for a longer time. So that is where we are currently. So now coming and like some people ask like, okay, don't have strategy where they can take maybe 4 pips, 5 pips are okay. They want to use big lots and just take 4 or 5 pips are okay. We have strategies on that, which we talked about in our previous video. So you can just go and check out my YouTube videos. Everything is there. Okay, so that's for now. I'm sure you guys understand now. So now let's talk about today now. Those that say they don't understand what is trending markets or how to know when the market is trending. That's the main reason for this video. Okay, let's say now this market is in uptrend. How do you know it's in uptrend? If you look on this indicator window here, I kept an indicator window here. This is the RSI. Let me increase this so you can see it. This RSI has several levels, which is the 80 level, the 20 level, and the 50 level. The 50 level is the key zone. When I make key zone, the market almost always respects it. Like the market always, if you look, like it's almost everywhere. Check here now. When it got here, it went back. Here to when it got there, it's what went down. When it got here, oh sorry. Okay, so like if you look, the market always respect the 50 zone. So here is the settings of the RSI. For those that don't have seen of the moving average, here are the settings. The period is 15, shift is 0, it's exponential, sorry, my hand touched it. Then close it, then just done it. Then the other one is 50, still exponential, shift 0. What? Okay, done it. So that's all. Then the RSI is 50 period. Good, 50 period. Apply to close. Then your style. Most of that say don't have to add another level. Here's it. If you click on this plus icon here, this plus icon you see here, click on this. You can add as many levels as you want. Let me just, you can see it now. Another one has come out. So you put the number you want, but I really don't want any other because I've already done this, so I'll be deleting it. Sorry. So I really don't want any other video. So that's why I'll be deleting it. But if you know maybe you want more, maybe, because most of the time it comes to maybe just 30 and 70, you can edit it and put it anyhow you want. So that's just it. This okay, good. So that's it. Now let's go into the video. So now how do you know when the market is below the 50 level? That is when you should be in what sell. If it's above the 50 level, you are buying. Like you should be looking for buying opportunity, which you all know. You use a crossover. If it's crossover somewhere here now, then it's above the 50 level. What do? You can buy this market. You understand? So that means the market is ready to start moving in uptrend. Remember, it's not 100% correct. Always put your stop loss just in case the market goes against you. And have faith in the strategy. The fact that one trade is wrong doesn't mean the next trade be wrong. It's possible you can even take maybe 3 trades that is wrong in a row. But believe me, keep using it. Continue your stop loss appropriately and doing every other thing you're supposed to do, which your take profits. Then allow the market to run. Not only a lot of people wait for it to want to take for their stop loss, but they can't wait for it to get to their what, to their take profits. So if you have the patience to wait to get to your stop loss, always have the patience also to wait to get to your stop loss. So that's simply today's strategy. And so here is it. Enter is the what is above, is buying opportunities. If it goes below it, is selling opportunity. Then how do you know when the market is what is ranging? You will see it. The market just be moving on the 50 period, like it's just moving like zigzag, like up down, up down. Like somewhere here now, if you look somewhere here now, the market is just in a ranging market there now. So how do you know when the market is broken? What you do is you bring something like this and wait for the market to go below the last low. Like it will go below the last low. Once it goes below the last low, then you know the market has broken it. They cannot join the new trend of the market. Or better still, wait for that market to get exhausted of the trend, like now it's currently downtrend. So now wait for them join the next uptrend, which is this. So they cannot join this uptrend. As you can see it, this is a good uptrend. So that's just, it's that simple. Don't, the fact is most people are making it look very complicating. And another problem most people are having is they have small capital. And yes, they want to create, the fact that I told you earlier that someone raised $7 to $100, maybe she used it, she was able to, she was just lucky to meet the market at the appropriate time. So she placed her sale and left it for a longer time. At least she said she opened 4 trades. Those of you on my WhatsApp group, I shared on the WhatsApp group the messages she sent. She said she opened 4 trades at a time. And luckily enough for her, it was able to run down almost to one of them giving her, I think, $5. This is $5. And she did that for several times. Still, the market was trending. So when the market changed direction, I was ranging. That's when she ended up losing all. So assuming she had put her stop loss, she wouldn't have ended up losing all her entire profit for that day. So that is all for that. Before we close this video, it's important to tell you that next year we'll be having our weekly analysis of the forex market. So please, we'll be analyzing the market every week, like every Sunday or Saturday. We do the analysis of what to expect of the forex market the next trading day. And it's not just the currencies. We also talk about some indices, maybe talk about gold, silver. Then we can go into maybe some maybe like the cocoa, the cotton, just because the same principle that works for all. So we just look at the market and see what to expect and give you some good structured market. So that's all for today. I hope you understand this. The major reason for this one is this indicator window here, and I hope you all understand how it works now. So you know what the market is trending, and you know when it's what, when it's ranging. So you know when to leave the market. So that is it. And if you still have any other question, please do wait to contact us. Our email, phone number, and everything you need will be in the description. And also, don't forget to share this video with your family, friends, and loved ones. Mainly your 3D friends. It's going to help. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Happy New Year in advance. Bye for now.